Ladies, hello. So, a couple of minutes late, 1 minute late. Oh my God, can't believe that. Hello again. Fiona Robertson here, and I am the Body Whisperer and the Body Renewer. So I'm here on the 3-day challenge, and we've done day 1, we've done day 2, and today's day 3. And today you're going to get to feel what it feels like when your body responds to you. So we're going to be doing that at the end. And I've really enjoyed doing this challenge, and the feedback that I've got some feedback in private messages because people are telling me kind of personal stuff, and via emails and things like that. But I'm going to be announcing the winner as well for the group program later on. I've got a couple of mini group programs that I'm putting together that I've run before, and I'm going to be running another one from the 12th of April. So today, let's just recap. So we went over the idea that your body is sending you messages. Your body is telling you what's going on for her. And this is really interesting because it's a very new way of understanding how our body works, and we've been habitually giving our power away, habitually giving the power of our bodies over to somebody else to tell us what's going on in our bodies. Why have we put on the weight? Why have we got sciatica? Why we can't get pregnant? Why we've got backache in this particular part of our back, why my ankle is sore, why I've twisted my ankle, why ovarian cysts, why did I get ovarian cysts, why people get constipated. I mean, I've been writing about that and all the other things that go on. But this all happened for me because I was coming from a place of wanting to understand. I knew it. I knew it behind the scenes. I knew that there was way more going on to this whole journey with our bodies than just what we ate, putting the food in and letting the food come out. But I got obsessed with it, and I followed raw food, and I followed diets, and I followed all sorts of things to try and reshape, resculpt my body. And I didn't understand what the body was telling me from the inside. So this has been the journey that I've been on, and this is what's making me just so passionate about this and dedicated to helping other women find out what's going on in their bodies so that they can understand what their body is asking of them, so they can understand what is going on for them, what their body's asking them to take control of, what that their mind. I wrote a post about it. Your mind has been... You've been had. We've been sold to and educated that the mind is everything, that the mind knows everything. But I'm here to tell you with gut instinct and intuition and listening to your body whispers, your body is absolutely flipping amazing. And the fact that they both, the mind and the body, when you were born, made the pact, the agreement that they were going to take care of you and do their utmost to take care of you. But because of the society that we've been brought up in, that's mostly to do with the mind, so the mind has had the majority of the control. Now, we've talked about the physical issues and the spiritual issues. We did that a little bit yesterday. We talked about the emotional issues and how the fat in your body, or how your body's holding on to old memories, and how those come up in your body as physical symptoms. And then my job is to help you to understand that and read those physical symptoms, interpret those, and teach you how you can do that for yourself, because you need to be able to do that for yourself, because these things are just going to keep on coming up. Every now and again you're going to get a physical symptom, or something's going to happen in your immediate environment, and you're going to go, what is that? What's that all about? And as soon as you get that trigger, as soon as you get that what's that all about, you need to know that there's something else going on there other than what you see on the surface. I had a great conversation with somebody the other day about their son was really challenging them. And it wasn't until afterwards that we had the discussion. It was just kind of like, wow, you know, your son is picking up on your inability to hold your boundaries and stay firm. And he's pushing you and pushing you and pushing you to do that. Our children are in our immediate environment. My car, the exhaust went the other day, the suspension went. I wasn't taking care of what was holding my exhaustion levels in place. I wasn't taking care of those kind of things. So all those things go on in our environment, and everything holds energy, and everything is there to help us send a message and make us realize what's going on. Today we're talking about more sort of mental causes as to what goes on. Look, I'm dipping again. I've got to find a good way to hold my phone. We're talking about the mental, the mindset, the beliefs, the thoughts we have, and how they affect us on a physical level. The perspective about your body, and you know already, I know you do, otherwise you wouldn't be here and you wouldn't be listening to me, that thoughts create things and they make things happen. But sometimes we're not able to control our thoughts, or we haven't got into the habit of being conscious of our thoughts and what's running through our head constantly. We have constant chitter-chatter, narration of what's going on in our environment. And sometimes we can't always pick up what we're thinking, and the consequences that happen because of our thinking, when they happen, maybe we can't backtrack and kind of think, oh, what was I thinking about? What caused this in the first place? But there are ways to slow yourself down and to kind of backtrack and understand what those things are that happened, how you can interpret them, and then how you can let them go and move on. Something that happened for me years and years ago was to understand how strong the mind was. It always kind of interests me, like mind over matter. And then I did a Tony Robbins experience. There was 8,000 people and we all walked over hot coals. So we had a great big long stretch, and he'd had huge bonfires going, and all these hot coals were set out in this car park. I must say, actually, walking over the car park barefoot from the auditorium, wherever we were in Excel, was more painful than walking over the hot coals. Now, be that as it may, we walked over burning hot coals by getting our mind into a particular mindset, by getting our mind into a particular place. And that's what you can do. You can get your mind into hello Lisa, we can get your mind into a particular place so that you can walk over hot coals. Now, your mind is so switched on, it's so on the game, but it needs to be redirected sometimes, that you don't always listen to all the crappy chitter chatter that's going on, and you don't get pulled into the way that society wants you to think. So it's really, what I'm doing here is getting you to change your perspective about what's going on with you physically. So you know that the mind is strong. If you can walk over hot coals, some people walk over needles and broken glass and all those kind of things. I did the hot coals. But you can get your mind to work with you, and that's very much what I'm about. A lot of people in this particular world these days, healers, they try and get your mind out of the way. But what I found is my mind protested so much that it just made things go haywire. So what I've done is I've come up with a system, and it's an adaptation of what I've done with the body, but I talk to the mind and get the mind on side. And you do need your mind. You need your mind for visualizations. You need to be thankful for your mind. And a bit like what I said to the body, when you've ignored your body for so long, your body starts to really resemble that kind of that lost dog that's been out, not fed, not taken care of or paid attention to, and it's wizened and it's weak and it's feeble and it's full of sores. And that's what your mind can be very angry about sometimes as well. Hopefully this is all making sense. So your body has the gift and ability to show us what we have been thinking. So anybody who's following the law of attraction will know that what you think, you then manifest. But it's more than that. And I'm going to just go into that in a minute. Just excuse me while I just kind of dip in and out of these kind of notes that I've jotted all over the place. So it's more than the thoughts. Okay, so what's more than the thoughts? You've got an awful lot of mantras and positive vibes that you're trying to say in your head. You're trying to stay positive. You're being aware of the thoughts as they go across your head, because you know that they create things. And we need to be able to track those, and we need to be able to be conscious of those too. Now, what's happening is the thoughts that you're thinking, they carry a vibration. But what's even stronger than the thoughts that you're thinking is what you're feeling. Now, this is everything and everything and everything about what I do. Most people who work with me, they're going to go, no, I know Fiona's going to ask me that, so I need to understand what that feels like, and I need to understand where I feel that in my body, because this is what we're doing. This is what we're doing. This creates the biggest vibration. So I'm all about feeling. So, your physical symptoms can certainly be created by the thoughts, but the thoughts have a feeling that goes along with them, and it's a vibration. And you need to understand what vibration you're in sometimes, because that is what is altering what you're manifesting. A lot of people talk about this with business and money and all the rest of it. I'm talking about this physically in your body, physically, and in your immediate environment, the people in your environment and everything else. So you need to be able to be vigilant of your vibrational situation. What stories are you telling? What stories are you repeating? What memories are you still holding in your body that you haven't let go of? I have a very good story that I've just finished writing, because it's about a woman that I've just got back in touch with after coaching her about a year ago. She came to me because she wanted to lose weight. She felt really stuck. She was hugely, hugely constipated. Now, when you read the story, you understand why. You can start to sort of link things up, the kinds of things that she was saying. She was really stuck. She didn't understand where she was going, but she had some real emotional traumas and hurts and stories that she would not let go of telling everybody about. So these were going on and on and on for her, which the body is so clever in that it stores all the stories and the memories in fat. Fat is a great way for storing, for holding, and this is where all your stories and all the cellular memory, it's all in the fat. So that's why a lot of people, when you see them and they are got excess weight, they've gained weight, it's water retention in fat. This is often why, because they have old stories going on for themselves, but interestingly so, healers, empaths and things like that, because they're picking up on an awful lot of other people's shit, they store that as well. So it's really a question of being able to let all that go. And this is what the body's telling you. It wants you to be able to let that go, to be able to digest it and let it go. We call this emotional constipation, when you haven't dealt with something, when you haven't let it just pass through you, when you're holding on to something for some reason. There's always a reason why we hold on to something, but sometimes we've dismissed it, we haven't thought it very important, or I haven't got the time now, I can't deal with this now, I'll deal with that later. Well, later, darling, never comes. So later would be now. It would be a really good time if you could actually get that dealt with now. So those stories and those problems, they're held in your body, and it's a vibration that we need to change. You change your thoughts, you change your feeling, and you change the vibration, and that helps you release and get rid of all the old rubbish that you've been holding on to. So we are what we believe, and those thoughts are certainly sabotaging your ability to live in a body that feels vibrant and feels alive. Isn't it the ultimate aim, to feel in a body that you feel alive in? I don't know whether anybody's seen that picture that I've posted several times, but it's a little girl and she's just going, yay, I'm just having such an ace time, I'm loving it, I'm loving life. And she's really kind of in that that jumping star kind of mode, and she's going, remember me, I'm inside. And that's exactly what we're after. We're after that feeling, that sensation of that wild side of ourselves that we've just become too serious. We've become too sensible as adults. We're thinking everything through. We've gone through the education system. We've gone through the work situation. We've gone through the getting a house, getting a car, being sensible, paying our bills, getting in with a partner, and maybe that worked, maybe that didn't work, bringing up children. And it's just so freaking sensible and what's the word I'm searching for here? Yeah, it's kind of boring. You know, don't we just want to like live a little? So anyway, that's what I'm all about. Excuse me for my diversion, but it's definitely what we're all about today. It's all the mental causes of what's creating the problems within our physical body. And our body is this little girl who's just going, God, let me out. Just, let me go crazy. Let me go wild. I talk very much about the missing nutrients in our life. And these are not the vitamins and the minerals. I mean, for heaven's sake, I've been down that route, and it's certainly not the minerals and the vitamins. We have to find out what it is that our body is craving. And when I found out that I'm kind of an adventure junkie, hence this little girl kind of mode. And I think we all are. We've all got that little part of us in us as well. So when I realised that that's what I want to feel like, what is that? That's adventure, that's the thrill, that's living on the edge, it's a little bit of danger. It's when I realised, oh my God, I haven't given that to myself at all. So, and there's so many other feelings, expressions, emotions that other people need, but that's something that I need. That's one of the main things that I need. That's why I travelled around the world with a rucksack. Let everything go of the past. I love it. I love sort of variety and change, and that's why I ran retreats. And when I couldn't travel anymore because I had children and little children to bring up, I brought people in from Russia and Brazil, and they were staying in my house, and we were doing these retreats, and I still do these retreats. And I love finding out about people, and yeah, well, hence that's why I do what I do. Where's my story going? Yeah, so feeling this adventure was a missing nutrient for me. And I know when my body just kind of goes, come on, let's go out and let's ride a horse really fast. That for me has an afterburn for about a month or so, depending what's going through my life. When I'm just like, I'm satisfied, I'm fulfilled, and I'm feeling alive in my body. But I know for sure when I was, being a mum and running retreats, and then that became a business, and that became too difficult for me. My head was just, I was doing my head in. My boundaries were not set. I was letting everybody come into my house. I was letting my partner put me out to work. I was letting my kids demand things of me. I wasn't looking after myself. I now know why I went down the route I went. I now know that if I'd taken care of myself, and I don't mean pampering, and I don't mean meditation, and I don't mean being zen, I mean doing something that thrilled me. So when I discovered going for a horse ride again, it's like, God, yeah, I really enjoy this. I love going fast in a car. I love speed. I love adventure. And the thrill of that feeling, I am alive. That's what I need. That just gives me the biggest buzz. So when I discovered that I'd been missing that, I'm just like, wow, that relationship might have actually worked if I'd given that to myself. This business might have just gone on in leaps and bounds if I'd given that to myself, but I didn't know. I didn't know why I was feeling so frustrated and so angry, and my body was gaining weight, even though I was detoxing like crazy. I was eating the healthiest foods, but I was bored, I was frustrated, I was enclosed, I was trapped. That's my story. That's why I do what I do. My body was telling me all the time. It was just, I can't even explain the feeling. There's often not words to describe the feelings that you get within your body. Look, my phone's got all kind of drunk again. There just aren't enough words to describe a feeling. That's why I talk with my hands, because it's just another way of expressing myself. So forgive me if it drives you crazy, but that's just the way it is. So what am I saying here? how to feel inside your body. That's what we're doing here. We're doing body whispering, and we're tuning into our body to find out what our body's telling us and what our body wants. Our body can talk to us in one direction. She can tell us what she wants. We can actually also talk back to her, and we can get her to digest things that she wouldn't normally digest. I have a friend who could never eat red peppers, and she said, oh, no, I can't eat those. Sorry, I can't have Mexican with you because it just does my digestion in. Okay, well, just ask your body and decide, I'd really like to have some Mexican fajitas or tacos or whatever it is. Just ask your body to digest that for you. And it did. And she didn't get the wind and the gas and all the bloating that she normally got. I have another friend who, she was vegetarian, but we live here in the Basque Country, and basically most meals that you go out to in a restaurant, they have meat. And she was like, okay, but I really want that off the menu. But it had pork in it, and she knew every time she ate pork, she got diarrhea. So she said, I just eat it and then to get diarrhea. I said, well, talk to your body before you eat it. It's like we bless our food before we eat it. There's a two-way communication, and I teach that. I teach you how to communicate with your body, with your environment, and understand what's going on for you. So anyway, she has the pork now, and she talks to her body, and she thanks it very much, and she doesn't have any problems. I love this. I absolutely love it. So today I promised you that I'd guide you in part 3 of what we're doing here to be able to listen to the whispers of your body. It is just so flipping fantastic when you can hear your body and feel your body responding to you. So what we're going to do now is we're going to follow the visualization that we did. So we relax the body. We bring your mental perception down into your body, so your consciousness and your awareness are in your body, lying in your chest area, which is what we've done the last couple of days, which has allowed you to sort of gauge your stress levels. Stress at 10 or stress down at 0. You need to know what stress level you're at, because that has a huge effect on your body too. Then yesterday we did all that, and then we further went into creating a safe place for you. You really need to know where your safe place is and develop your safe place so that you can go there at any time. I've used it so many times when, with an ex-partner of mine, we were sitting around the table and it was just stressful, and the energy was just up, and I was like, oh my God, I can't even digest my food. I'm so stressed. So you need to be able to know how to get to your safe place so that you can digest the emotions that are going through and digest the food that's going through your body as well, and how you can respond and be heard, and you can express yourself in those times as well. So that's what your safe place is for. And today, when we get past your safe place, we'll be able to talk to your body as well. And of course, it never takes this long when you've been doing it for a long time. I practice this every single day. So it's a practice. And this is what happens, is you're able to kind of listen and trust the body and what she's telling you. So we're going to go in now, and we're going to say hello. And here we go. So first of all, we're going to start. Oh no, never mind. We'll let that phone just ring itself out. It's that time of day when all the sales calls ring, and I should have just put my phone in another room, but I didn't. So somebody's trying to get hold of us. So again, yeah, we're going to relax. So just as the phone's ringing, you can just wait for me to just let that go, and just start breathing. Breathing in deeply, breathing in fully into your belly, breathing in so that you can feel your sides of your body expand, the front and the back of your body expand. Just bring the breath in full. Relaxing your body, relaxing your feet, your calves, your hips, your legs, your buttocks and your hips. Just relax the lower half of your body. Relax your waist, your back, your belly, coming up through your upper back and your chest, just feeling it drop and relax a little bit further. Expand your breath into your chest. Relax your shoulders. Relax your arms and your forearms, arms and your hands. And like yesterday, I suggested that you have a particular handhold that brings you into your safe place, or whatever that is for you. Bring yourself into your handhold so that it links with the handhold with the feeling. So just continue to do that, breathing. Relaxing your face, relaxing your scalp, relaxing your eyes in the sockets and your tongue and your jaw. Your tongue in your mouth and your jaw, just relax. Keep breathing. And feel the beating of your heart in your chest. Just let it beat away and just catch hold of the rhythm of your heart. And with the next big breath, we're just going to see a great big bubble go around all your thoughts and all your conscious awareness. Just encapsulating all your thoughts and all your personal chatter so that you can catch up with it later. As you breathe out, that bubble will lower down through your face until it's at ear and jaw level. All your conscious awareness is in that bubble. All the thoughts that you have every second, they're within that bubble. You can collect them all later. Breathing in, feeling the beating of your heart as you do so, and releasing, breathing out, pushing that bubble down just a little bit further onto shoulder level and throat. Your headspace is empty. And again, breathing in. And breathing that conscious awareness, little chatterbox of a brain of yours, mind of yours, bring it down and lay it on your chest and let the beating of your heart, the rhythm of your heart, slow your conscious awareness down. See the world through and from the level of your chest. As if your eyes were in your chest area, looking out at the world from a different level. From this area, be very generous with yourself and just allow yourself to feel your level of stress. Whatever level it is, be aware that it's probably a little bit higher than that because you've got so used to carrying the stress in your body. Relax your body a little bit more and a little bit more until you can discover your own safe place. Something that we worked on yesterday. Could be a meadow, could be on the beach, could be in a forest. Wherever you are, you're on your own and you're completely and utterly safe. Just breathing in. Feel the beating of your heart, and in your safe place, just imagine the smells, the sounds, keeping your eyes closed, hearing the buzzing of the bees, in your safe place. Just allow yourself to feel very, very, very safe. From this point on, I want you to have no expectations. What we're going to do now is we're going to start talking to your body. And you can use the word body, but I want you to repeat after me the things that I'm saying. And I might use the word heart. So when I'm asking the body to talk back to us, I'm going to ask it and call it heart. So I want you to bring your attention to your heart. Focus on the center of your chest and the beating of your heart. Just keep in this place. Keep focusing on the beating of your heart. How How amazing is your heart? Feel the expansion of your heart in your body. And at this point, I just want you to be able to repeat after me and say, hello, me. Hello, me. And just see what happens inside your heart when you say, hello, me, hello, heart. Stay focused, and I'm just going to teach you some very basics about body awareness. So repeat after me and notice what comes, what happens in your body when we're going to be prompting your heart and your body to respond. So just notice, just be aware when I say hello heart, hello me, and repeat after me, heart, please show me my yes. I'm going to repeat that. Heart, please show me my yes. This is my yes, my positive response. Again, heart, please show me my yes. Brilliant. Bringing your focus back into your heart. And this time we're going to say, heart, please show me my no. And repeat after me, heart, please show me my no. This is your body and your heart responding to you with your no response, your negative. Deep breath. Feeling the beating of your heart. I'm going to say thank you. Thank you, heart. Thank you, body. And one more time, we're going to go back to the positive. Heart, please show me my yes response. Please show me my yes response. Okay, deep breath. Heart, please show me my no response. And again, one more time. Heart, please show me my no response. Okay, deep breath in. Thank you, heart. Thank you, body. Okay, we've got one more question for your heart so that she can show you. Heart, body, is this how the divine speaks to me? Heart, is this how the divine speaks to me? Hello. Hello, God. Hello, universe. I never realised you were so close. Thank you. And lastly, we're going to end with one final question for your heart. Heart, please show me how much you love me. And again, heart, please show me how much you love me. And repeat after me, thank you. Take a couple of just clearing deep breaths. Thanking your body, thanking your heart. And coming back to the room, coming back to yourself, coming back to your body as you know it. Staying with your body. staying with the sensations that your body gave you. I hope that you experienced something, and if you didn't, it's perfectly okay. It's just a question of softening and listening more and more to how your body responds to you. Most often when people get their yes response, it comes in a different forms for different people. It's a softening, it's a melting away, and it's an expansion. For me, it's my yes is an expansion. It's a warm feeling. It's a very positive feeling, and my no is a very blocked. I almost hold my breath, and it's very constricted. For other people, it's a feeling of cold. It's different for everybody, but it's very nice to hear back how you experienced your yes and no, and also how you experienced it when you said, please show me how much you love me. That's how much God and how much the universe loves you, and how they can show you through your own source and your own connection. The work that I do is getting you reconnected with your body. The work I do is the ultimate body connection, which is basically connecting into your source so that you have responses and answers to your difficult questions, to finding out what your body is trying to say to you. That's all the work that I do. And after this 3-day challenge, I wanted to let you have an offer. It's something that came for me during this, only come up to me this morning to offer this. I normally just say, please contact me for a 20-minute free session. That's absolutely fine. So I've got an offer. I've got 3 places for a 6-week mini group program. And this program is going to be available until Saturday, for £500. The price then goes up to £650 for the end of May, and then it reverts back to £800, which is on my website. This is a program that I've been running for the last 2 years to enable people to listen to their body whispers, to get in tune with their body. It's phenomenal. People have said to me, I've never had a better year yet. This is my best year ever. And people are taking different decisions when they're able to listen to their body. Their relationships change, their circumstances change, and they just develop a really great trust in their body. The benefits of the program are, one, that you can create really strong boundaries for yourself, and you know what you want. You know what you will and won't accept. And you'll learn how to express yourself so that you can actually be heard, rather than ranting and raving or not saying anything, which is so common for most of us women. We want to please everybody. We don't say what we want to say. So learning how to express yourself. And 2, releasing the blocks that you have, the physical symptoms that you've manifested, be it weight, constipation, sciatica, whatever it is, being able to release those blocks and understand why they're there. To know the energy that's around you and how that's affecting you, and to know whether it's your energy or whether it's somebody else's that's affecting you, and how to cope with that. You'll also get to understand the body's messages to you, the physical symptoms that you've manifested, what's coming up for you, and what's happening at that time, what's happening in your immediate environment, from your family members, your car, your home, your partner, your business and your business success, and your business progress, and how you can translate and interpret that for yourself. This is all what getting quiet and being able to listen to your body whispers is all about. Then you can actually learn how you're going to consciously create your own physical body experience, as well as your immediate environment. You're going to learn how you can consciously create that vibrationally, changing your thoughts, changing your mindset, releasing the emotions and the old stories that you have. And how you can get to feel really fulfilled by the end of the day. So to be really present and satisfied and feel relaxed and trusting and at ease in the life that you are creating. How you can get connected to the inner you so that you have access to you at any given time, so that you can get your questions answered even for as simple as, shall I accept this invitation or shall I do this instead? Your body responds to you. This is all getting you to be this woman that you absolutely want to become in the next phase of your life. So whatever's gone before, thank you very much, but this is who I want to be. I want to be this woman who feels alive, who is thoroughly embracing life, taking everything that's on offer and really enjoying herself. She's a vibrant, fantastic, you know when she walks in the room, she has poise, she knows exactly who she is. She doesn't stand for any nonsense, but she's gentle and she's feminine and she's fucking fantastic. That's who I present myself to be. That's who I want to be. I know how I walk, how I talk. I know who I want to be. And that's just weaving its way through me as I become this wise woman in the next phase of my life. This is what the programs that I offer, the Ultimate Body Connection, this is what it's all about. And it's all about feeling. The programs that I do, we have calls every week. I can only do 3 people at any one time. So if there's more than 3 people, I'm going to be doing it on 2 or 3 groups during the week. Because I have to be able to focus in with you and teach you how you're focusing in and connecting in with your body. So that's why I'm only going to do small groups of 3. So these mini groups. So yeah, we're homing in on your skills. We have calls once a week and you have homework to home in on your skills as well, and contact with me via personal group where you can ask the questions and you can get the support that you need. I absolutely love the way that this is working out for me and the results that I see, and that when people can kind of go, oh God, I've just had the most amazing year ever since I've been doing this and I found out who I am and what I want to feel like. It's just transformed my life and it's transforming other people's life as well. And being able to just listen to our bodies and listen to the whispers and what everything means is just so fantastic. So fantastic. I hope that I've fulfilled what I set out to do, and the aim of this particular 3-day program, I know people will pick up with it later, is that you can feel how your body is responding to you. And it's as easy as that. And it's as easy as that to be able to change your vibration and start to get the things that you deserve in this lifetime. So with that, letting you know that I have this offer on the table until Saturday for £500, keep going euros, £500. That's what it's all about. PM me, let me know how you want to go ahead. I know that this is so valuable and I know that you want it. It's there, it's on the table, it's available for you. So contact me. I'm going to give you a big kiss. I'm going to say goodbye. I've thoroughly enjoyed doing my 3-day challenge. I'll be doing another challenge in April, purely around boundaries, I think, because that seems to be one of the biggest subjects that's coming up for everybody at the moment. So I'm going to love you and leave you. Have a great afternoon. And thank you very much for joining me. And leave your comments below. Contact me soon. Bye-bye.